Well, hello Capricorn, how are you, my beautiful people? I'm back again. It is lovely to connect with you all once more. All right, my beautiful people, this is good for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. It's for the next few weeks, so the rest of March, and into a little bit of April as well. Okay, get yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever you want. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. I got a cup of tea myself. So because I'm recording this in the morning, all right, many of you watch me in the evening when you're chilling with something a little bit stronger, but that's all right. All righty, what do I need to tell you? Tickets are still available for the Orlando and London workshops, and Canada, but that's not till September. But May, less than 2 months now. Oh, well, 2 months tomorrow is the what day am I? I'm on the 16th of March, and it's on the 17th of May is the Orlando workshop, which I'm really looking forward to. And I'm going to use the opportunity to have a little vacation as well. Also, to let you know, I have discounted all of my books up to 30%, generally 25-30%, sort of a fiver off each of them for a limited time to help more of you get hold of them. These ones behind me, okay, from hoping to having. All you've got to do, I keep getting messages, all you've got to do is type into Amazon from hoping to having Julie Poole, and they'll all come up, all right? And if you don't want to use Amazon, you can order them from most bookshops, and they usually come in about a week, all right? Okay, let's crack on then. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to bring the camera down, and we're going to look at the overarching energy for my Capricorns, my fellow earth signs. What do we have? Okay, we have those. Alrighty, so let's have a look then. So Capricorn, we've got Mending, Blessed, and Thinker. Okay, all right. Do we want something? We want one more. We want one of the energy cards. All right, they're the wisdom of the oracle. All the cards I use are linked below, along with the links to my books and my website, if you want them. Oh, there was another one that flipped. They just said, and that one. Where did it go? Hang on. There it is. Okay. Oh, we got Archangel Michael with us. How lovely. Okie dokie. Let's move them over then. Looks like we're having 5 cards. Okay. Which means there's 5 coming off that. So this means this reading will probably be a little bit longer. That's all right. Just if you haven't got time to watch the whole thing in one go, just come back to it when you can. All right. Let's get some tarot out and let's add some more. Okay. So what have we got? We've got Mending, Blessed, Thinker, Rest and Rejuvenation, and the first chakra, Archangel Michael. Okay. So we've got the Star, the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, want that one as well, the Palace of Wands. Tell me more for Capricorn, please. We will be adding in money and career and loving connections as well, all right? But this is your general energy. And the Empress, 3 major arcana cards going on here. Right, we've got the Knight of Wands, the Hanging Man, another major arcana, the Magician, another one, the Temperance, another one, and the Ace of Swords. Well, Capricorn, aren't you in your power right now? Well done. Okay. Have you seen the collective reading that I put up for the lunar eclipse in Virgo on the weekend? I think I did it on Thursday. Have a look at that. Okay. I believe in me. These are mine from hoping to having. And limitless abundance is available to me now. Well, happy days, Capricorn. It's looking really good. These are the everyday spirit guide affirmation cards. These are lovely. I like these cards very much. Okay. Passion. And yes. Oh, the answer is yes. Wow. Oh, I'm quite excited for you, my beautiful Capricorns. Okay. Right, where do you want me to start? All right, let's start here. Let's start here. Limitless abundance is available to me now. Right, we're in this abundant energy. It's just beautiful. Right, the second half of March and April, the most important, powerful times of the whole year. So that lunar eclipse was kicking it all off. Now we're moving into new energy that's going to continue rising as we move through the astrological new year, which is the 20th of March. We've also got the summer equinox, or I beg your pardon, spring equinox, or autumn if you're down under. It is a very powerful time of shifts. There's a lot of planetary stuff going on as well. Go and check out your favourite astrologer. But we're moving into this abundance, right? Which is why, I was guided to do my workshop on aligning with abundance. It's called the abundance mindset. Are you in the abundance mindset? Do you believe that limitless abundance is available to you now? Okay, we want to shift your thinking if you don't, okay, because it's available to you. Now, it's rooted down with passion. Now, we've also got the lovers on the table. So this can be talking about passionate love. But the card says passion. Fall in love. Let the fire inspire. Allow passion to guide you. Now, we tend to think about passion in terms of relationships or lack thereof. But we want to be passionate about life. We want to be passionate about ourselves, to fall in love with you. Do you love you? Are you in love with you? Do you treat yourself as you would somebody that you are madly in love with? Because when we're madly in love with somebody, we give them our time, attention, we value them, we respect them, we're excited to see them. Are you like that with life and yourself? And if we can get passionate about a job, a hobby, an interest, a cause, whatever it is, get the passion ignited. Okay? All right. Now we want that passion particularly to be ignited with this abundance. Right. When I believe passionately that limitless abundance is available to me now, I start to align with it. And I need to believe in me to do that. I need to believe in my power to create, my power to manifest, my power to be who I want to be. So I believe in me. And the answer is yes. Yes, you do. The answer is yes. Right, if you've come to this reading with a question in your mind, the answer is yes. Okay, right, let's have a look then. So this mending energy, that I believe this came up, didn't it, for the collective in the critical message, and that's what they said, critical, crucial, important, tell them. I'm like, okay, I have, and nearly 40,000 of you have watched that video, which is lovely, thank you so much. Right, we're in this energy of what needs to be healed and mended and repaired and restored, and we're in Mercury retrograde right now, which is all the reset, reevaluate, okay? What needs to be mended? Is it your faith in yourself? Is it your faith in life? Is it your belief that you can be into and have anything? Is it your relationships? Is it what? Right? Something needs mending. Right? Now, let's look at it. As we step into this mending energy, I'm aware, all right, and you might not be. You might be sitting there going, I don't know what she's talking about. Everything in my life's hunky-dory, thank you very much. Well, good for you. That's fantastic. Well done. Most of us have got some area of our life that we would like to improve, whether it is our finances or our relationships or our job or our neighbours and neighbourhood, whatever it is. Most of us want to heal something, all right? Now it could be yourself in terms of an addiction, a habit, a behaviour, health, anything like that. Now this is being double confirmed because it's rooted down with the star. Now the star is all about healing and coming into your light, coming into that brightness, hopes, wishes, dreams, aspirations. Do any of those need mending? Do any of those need to be re-evaluated? The thing is with our hopes, dreams, wishes, they change. And sometimes they get a bit damaged and dented and dinged because we've got to hope for something that didn't quite happen. Right, so it's part of the reason, well actually it is the main reason why they asked me to call my book From Hoping to Having. Hoping's the first part. How do we move into the having, right? And that's what the book shows you how to do. But this energy here, with the mending and the star is saying, right, I need to open my awareness, right? If I don't know, I can't do it, can I? I can't do what I don't know about. So I want to open my heart and my mind and my awareness to those aspects of my life or myself that I may want to improve. I'm going to step into my star energy and just reevaluate, because we've got Mercury retrograde, reevaluate, are my hopes, wishes and dreams still in alignment of who I am? Have they shifted and changed? In which case I need to morph into those. I need to take some action. All right, we've got the Knight of Wands underneath it. Now, the Knight of Wands, all knights are action cards, but the Knight of Wands is action on your passion. And we've got passion there and a yes. Right, so what am I passionate about? Or if I've completely lost all passion for everything, then that's the action I need to take. How do I get it back? All right, now sometimes we can't get back what has gone, but we can create it anew. If I'm not passionate about that anymore, well then I can create something new. Perhaps I was passionate about my job and now I hate it. Go get a new one. Perhaps I was passionate about a relationship and now it's like, no, we're done. Okay, go get a new one, right? You don't have to necessarily get a new relationship. You can shift that passion into yourself. I'm going to be passionate about my happiness. I'm going to be passionate about my world. And I'm going to take what action I need to take, because it's willing it into being is usually not enough. Not always, but generally there's some action needed. Willing is brilliant. Will it into being, hope, then will it into being. Those are important steps, yes, but then we're going to take necessary action. Okay, so for example, they're giving me the example, let's say I've lost my passion for life a little bit and I'm stuck in the house, stuck in a rut, kind of feeling meh, right? Get out, go walk by a beach or in a forest or in a park or in nature. As you come out of the house and into nature with the intention, I'm going to reconnect with life through walking, through observing, by watching the bees and the birds and the butterflies and the new leaves springing. For those of us in the northern hemisphere, we're coming into spring. There's little buds on the trees. There's little flowers coming up. Can we find some passion there? Let's get into this passion, okay? Passion about, it might be about your health. So you might be passionately researching what you can do to improve your health rather than you've given up or you're waiting for the doctor to fix you. It's right, what can I do? What's my bit in this? Because the nights are personal action, okay? So let's bring it back down for a minute. We've got blessed. Blessed with two major arcana cards underneath it. Let me just get it to focus. There we go. Okay. This is a blessing. A huge blessing. It's number 22. 22 is a master number about love, relationships, building, creating, manifesting. This is a blessing. Now it's rooted down with the Lovers and the Hanging Man. Interesting combination. Two major arcana cards here. Now, the Lovers can be what it says on the tin, right? So this is a blessing. We're reigniting passion within my existing relationship. With those of you who are single, this can be the time that you are stepping out to connect and meet somebody, to meet your soulmate, your life partner, your new best friend. This is you in this energy of this is a blessing, because I've mended and restored and repaired what needs to be mended. Let's say, for example, that you've been single a while, you needed time to heal, you needed time to just find you again, and you've done that. So is that mind set on, I'm better off on my own? The thing is, when we're first healing, we are better off on our own. We need that time to heal and to reset, to restore. Then once that's done, we can get a little bit stuck there, all right? And so perhaps what needs mending is your belief that love's not worth it, that I'm better off on my own, that I'm happier on my own. And some of you will be, and I'm not knocking it. I've been on my own a long time, very, very happily, right? But when we start to say, okay, perhaps I'm blocking it, perhaps I'm avoiding it because my beliefs are it's too much hassle or it's too much pain. Right, perhaps that's what needs to be mended then. Okay, to say, well, that was that relationship and I've healed from it and I'm ready to love again. Whatever it is for you, could be about a job, whatever it's about. Allow yourself to say, I am blessed and I am ready to find passion in my love, in myself, to fall in love with me and to fall in love again with my partner. All right. One of the tricks I used to use when I was doing hypnotherapy with people, you know, they kind of got into a bit of a rut in their relationship, is I just get them to visualize their first date with that person. Just re-visualize. And this is very powerful for those of you who, you know, you do still want to be together, but perhaps it's a little bit stale, stagnant, perhaps the passion's kind of, yeah. All right. Imagine, right, just get in your head, take your memory back to that first date, and then allow it to kind of fast forward from that first date to when you got married or when you moved in together, and just get back into that energy of how excited you were, how much passion there was. What it does is it reignites it, all right? Because as long as there's still a little flame there, then we're putting energy into the flame to let it come up and come bigger. And it works, okay? It's like, I've had evidence of this work with my clients, like, you know, all of a sudden, it's all kind of game on again, all right? So yes, this works, all right? So try that. And for those of you single, let's reignite falling in love with life again and being open to what wants to come through. Now we've got the Hanging Man with this, which is all about surrender. It's all about perspective. It's all about letting go. And when we're doing this mending and healing and restoring and letting go, then we let go of the old, don't we? We just let go of the old so the new can come in. We create space. When we let go of the old, it creates a void. And the universe loves a void. They immediately fill it, okay? So as soon as you open up to release and mend and fix, then there is a space here for something new to come into it. So look at it from a different perspective and allow yourself to be patient about timing. There's divine timing and there's, you know, us trying to control time. We can't control time. You ever tried? I want more than 24 hours in a day. I think I'll have 26. Did it work? Okay. We can't control time. So let go of time. It'll happen when the time is right. As long as you're open to it and you are allowing it, it will move itself in, whatever that is. All right? Now, you're being asked to think. Have a good old think, Capricorn. You're good at this, okay? Have a good old think. Let me get it to focus. Okay. Number 44. That's a master number about your foundations. And she sat there having a good old think. She sat on that big, huge block about my foundations and noticed the way they go up. We're looking at our life and we're having a good old think. What works, what doesn't. You know, this is the benefit of Mercury retrograde. Is this working for me? Is this still a reflection of who I am? Because I've grown and changed, so I might have outgrown that. So I'm thinking about it. And then once I've kind of pondered and contemplated, I'm stepping into the Knight of Swords. This is another action card. Remember I told you earlier, all knights are action cards. This one is action in my communication, also research. So I can be reaching out. So I'm having to think, if I want to change my job, yeah, right, I'm going to speak to a recruiter. I'm going to start investigating what jobs are out there. I'm going to update my resume. I'm taking action in terms of the way that that action can be within communication, writing letters, writing emails, making phone calls, social media, and also research, looking into things. So I'm thinking, I'm looking into it, I'm taking some action, and then I'm putting that action into practice by stepping into my magician energy. Oh, my favourite card in the deck is the Magician. I just love the Magician. Why? Because all of us, each of us, are magicians. We just need to know that we're magic. We just need to understand that we are powerful creators and that we can and do manifest and create all of the time. If you're not quite sure about this, understand that the law of attraction is absolute. It's absolute. It doesn't judge. It just brings you the energy you're in. But when we do it mindfully, which is the magician, he's using his tools. There's 4 aces here, okay? The ace of swords, the ace of cups, the ace of coins, and the ace of wands. I'm choosing to make a new beginning, to create a new beginning. Alchemizing, using my magic. I'm in my manifesting energy. I can make things happen. You've got so much power here. So much power. It's a really good reading. Right, so we're thinking about what we want. We've mended what was in the way. We're stepping into this blessing energy. We're making a decision to connect, to live from the heart, to surrender and allow. And then we are thinking about the next thing. So what do I want to create instead? I've let all this stuff go. What do I want to create instead? I'm taking action and I'm stepping into my creative magic. Right. Now I want to take a step back, rest and rejuvenation, in terms of that which doesn't serve me. Because as I step into thinking things through, I'm looking at what do I need? What do I need? Rest and rejuvenation. What do I need? This is a card of what do I need to rest from? Who do I need to rest from? Perhaps I need to step back from particular family members that are draining me. Perhaps I need to take a few days off work. Perhaps I need ... You fill in the gaps. Rest and rejuvenation. Because when we've done this mending, releasing, healing, restoring, it can be quite draining. When we let stuff go, it's understanding that energy is energy. All right, it's like a battery, okay? When you use what's in the battery, you deplete the battery, and then you've got to plug it back in or recharge it or get a new battery. Yes, so when we do any of this rest, restore, mending, healing, we're releasing energy. All right, negative energy, blocked energy, whatever it is still energy. We've let it go, and then we feel depleted. So imagine that you are, let's say 50% of you was in a stuck, blocked, negative energy, and you cleared it. Fantastic. Pat yourself on the back. Well done. You're now 50% depleted because you just shifted 50% of old, stale, stuck energy out of you. So now we need to rest and rejuvenate to restore new energy coming in. Imagine the universe as a battery you're plugging yourself into. More light, more energy, more focus, and just feel it coming down and into you. Give yourself a little bit of time to reboot. Now you're good to go. Okay? I tend to feel into my energy a little bit like I would a mobile phone, a cell phone. You know, with a cell phone, you see the battery level go down and down and down. When it gets in the red, on my iPhone, that's at 10%. It goes red, like, plug me in. All right? And I'll plug it in. Okay. And then I won't use it. Okay? Until it's recharged, at least up until 30%. Leave it alone, let it recharge. Right. If I was picking it up and trying to use it while it's plugged in, it's going to be difficult for that charge to increase. Yeah, this is the example they're giving me to give you. This is all channeled, right? They just put things in my mind. Explain it like this. I'm like, okay, right, thank you. All right. So if I was going to be using that cell phone while it's charging, it would take much, much longer. It would eventually get there, but it's going to take a lot longer if I'm using it while it's trying to charge. If I just leave it alone, it'll charge quite quickly. Right. So will you. So when you need charging, okay, look at that energy around him. He's just sitting quietly in a meditative, kind of contemplative rest space, allowing his energy to refill. So just simply put it down, right? Whether you want to sit down, watch the telly, whether you want to just sit down, look at nature, read a book, just whatever you've got to do. Just stop, right? Try not to use your battery while it's being refilled. Allow yourself this rest and rejuvenation, and just imagine your battery levels being restored, and then you're good to go. Okay? Right, I hope that makes sense. They always give me these wonderful examples to give you. Okay, so we're resting. Now, as we give that rest a chance to reboot, we are coming into the Palace of Wands. For those of you that don't know this deck, this is the Tarot of Dreams, Marchetti. Love this deck. I've been using it solidly for like the last 7 years, I think. It's the only deck to my knowledge, and I don't know everything, but I've not seen any other tarot decks that have palaces in them. This deck has the palace in it, right? So there's 4 palaces, one for each of the suits, and it's where the king and the queen of that suit live, and the knights of that suit guard it, right? So in the Palace of Wands, this is where the king and queen of wands live. You see there's 2 knights, one, if I can get there, one there and one there. Okay, Palace of Wands. Now this is a place, an environment. It could be home, could be work, could be out in nature, wherever. It's a place where you feel energized. It's wands, it's passion, it's enthusiasm, it's energy, it's focus, it's yes, I've got this, I can do this. This is a beautiful energy, and what it does then is it brings everything back to balance. The Temperance card, coming back into balance, right? So we've rested. Yes, we've rested. We feel our passion and our energy coming back up, and now we're back in balance. The Temperance card is another healing card. It's a restoring card. It's a rebalancing card, coming back into a state of equilibrium. So when we look at the cards on the table then, Mending is healing, the Star is healing, the Temperance is healing, right? So we've got all of this, yes, yes, yes. Your passion's coming back because you're recharging, because you've released and mended what needed to go, that you're stepping into this abundance from a place of self-belief. You see that eclipse is eclipse out. All right, what are we letting go of, right? That eclipse was eclipsing out, and it's left you now. The old energy goes, the new energy comes in, and now we're in this place by the end of the month where we're back in balance after perhaps feeling quite exhausted from this, but it was a blessing. It wasn't a curse. It was a good thing. And now by the end of the month, we're in this, I'm back in my balance. Now I can step into creating a new world for myself, a world that is safe and protected. We've got Archangel Michael here. He's rather scrummy in this deck, I must admit. Okay, there he is, Mr. Muscles there. Look at those abs. Okay, first chakra, Archangel Michael. This is where we are in our sense of grounded, solid, stable, safe. I'm good to go. Now I can create with the Empress underneath it. We're creating from a place of safety and security, not insecurity and wibbles and wobbles. We're in a really good place. By the time we get into, I feel here, the second week of April, we are really cooking on gas. We're firing on all cylinders. We are in this new beginning energy. The Empress is the master manifester, the abundant manifester. We've also got the Magician here. You are really on fire here, Capricorn, to be able to manifest and create the new beginning. We've got the Ace of Swords finally. The aha moments, the ideas, the inspirations, the new, oh, I've just had this amazing idea. Right. So we take that new idea and we can take it forward, creating from a place of safety and security to manifest the new life, the passionate new life, the abundant new life, the powerful new life that you are wanting. This is lovely. Love it. All right, let me have a mouthful of tea and we'll look at money and career. Hang on. Okay, let's have a look then. Money and career for Capricorn. These are mine from hoping to having wealth and success, which is the same thing as money and career. We've got 2. Okay, if you're retired, just take the money bit, leave the work bit, obviously. I create success easily and automatically. Easily and automatically. I enjoy being around successful people who expand me. Now it's interesting, when they gave me this one, okay, because again, all the messages on these are channeled, okay? Enjoy being around successful people who expand me. You know, when I used to live in poverty, which I did for a very long time, I used to hate being around wealthy people, successful people, because it made me feel inadequate. Nothing can make you feel anything. Basically, I was comparing myself to them, and my own insecurities, which were quite strong at the time, of not being good enough or not being worthy enough, were coming up to the surface. I realised at a certain point in my life, not that long ago, about 6 years ago, that actually I can learn from these people. I can be around them, and some of their incredible manifesting abundant energy can rub off on me. I no longer saw it as a threat and no longer felt insecure by it. And guess what happened? My income started going up. My success started going up. Everything started rising. All right, all of this I explain in my book, so I won't bore you too much. But being around successful people expands you. So enjoy it. Get into it, okay? Because you're in this success energy. So let's add some more. Let's go to the tarot Divine Legacy, okay? Legacy of the Divine Tarot. Tell me about money and career for my Capricorns, because I know how important money and career is for you. Okay. We've got Temperance again. All right. Now I want you to take everything that's already on the table and we're adding to it. Okay. So they want you to be around successful people. Now, Temperance. It brings balance. It brings moderation. When we are around people who are struggling, the energy is contagious, you know. So it doesn't have to be when you step into this energy of Archangel Michael. You know, every time I'm around my mother, she's got massive poverty consciousness, and, you know, she always sees the lack in everything. And I just learned to let it go over my head. It doesn't affect my own energy or my own beliefs. But I know I definitely enjoy spending time with people that are in that energy of abundance and success, because it's just a flow and it's just an easier energy. So Temperance, flow, balance, moderation. We're coming into balance here. With money. Oh, nice. The Queen of Coins. We like the Queen of Coins. So, yeah, she's the most prosperous queen in the deck. She's loaded. She's wealthy. We're coming into balance with our success automatically. We're rebalancing up our finances because of the Magician energy, because of the Empress energy. We're stepping into this abundance. This is an abundant universe, you know. You just need to know how to tap into it. So we're going to take action. We've got the Knight of Wands again. So they're repeating themselves. We're taking action on where there is energy and passion, and in a dynamic, determined way. I can do it. That's the Knight of Wands. I can do it, and I am doing it. So let's recognize any part of you, because we've got Archangel Michael underneath, which is the protector, any part of you that feels insecure about money. Any part of you, like he's got money, but he's like, oh no, I better not spend it. Oh no, I better be careful, right? That's lack energy. So instead we can say, I have got my 4 coins, and there's plenty more where that came from. We need to step into that first chakra, that base chakra, okay? That's the root chakra, the center of grounding, safety, security. I am safe financially. I am secure financially. Once you step into that energy, you will find that the universe will meet you halfway, and money starts to flow easier and better automatically. Be around successful people. Choose to spend time with people who are doing really well, okay? Because it rubs off on you, I promise you, okay? Right, anything else on that? One more they're saying, right? Any other messages about money and career? We're taking action. If you want a new job, start applying. Update your resume, your CV. Take action. If you want to align with abundance financially and you're not in that flow, take action of what you need to do to shift that perspective, to shift the way you think about money. Whether you buy my book or go and watch some free videos, or in fact you could go over to my other channel, Manifesting 101 with Julie Poole. There's hundreds of hours there of teachings on the law of attraction. That's free. You don't have to spend money. You can do it in a way that aligns, I'm listening to what they're saying, aligns with your circumstances, okay? Another option would be Audible. My book's on Audible, and Audible offer a free 30-day trial, and you get 2 books. So choose my book free, and then you can cancel it. Do what you need to do. This is taking action to get you in the flow of money, okay? To bring it into balance if it's out of balance, to allow yourself to heal. Temperance is a healing energy. Any money blocks, okay? On my other channel, there is a playlist called Money Magic. There's loads of tips and tricks about aligning with money, okay? All free. Go and have a look at that, okay? Anything else? They're saying yes, one more card, okay? So we're taking action. We want both of those, actually, to end this struggle. Knight of Coins, another knight, okay? Knights are action, all right? 3 of Swords. What's been painful, all right, around your money or around your career? A job you didn't get, a promotion that didn't happen, you know, being let go of a job you weren't ready to let go of, but the universe thought otherwise it wouldn't have happened. The universe says that this is a blessing. We've got the blessing card down here. Can we let go of this? Can we take action, Knight of Coins, on this 3 of Swords? Okay, any of you that are in that 3 of Swords space of it didn't happen and I'm gutted, it's all right to feel gutted. Feel the tears, let them come. Feel the anger, let it come. Go punch a pillow, not a wall, you'll hurt your hand, and certainly not a person. But just allow yourself to feel what you've got to feel with the intention of releasing it, because we're mending, we're healing, we're shifting and restoring our faith in our ability to manifest, okay? Because limitless abundance is available to you now, okay? Right, anything else? No, they're saying move on. Righto, move on. Okay, let's have a look at loving connections. Now, this can be romantic, platonic, family, work colleagues, anything to do with connections here, relationships. Okay, for my Capricorns, please. These are mine from hoping to having loving connections. Okay, let's have a look. I am reliable with myself. I honor my promises. If I promise myself something, I will do it. Okay, so the emphasis here about relationships, connections, is that coming from yourself, the emphasis, the focus is being reliable, keeping your promises, following through. All right. So I want you to look at that in terms of the way you are with yourself. If you promise yourself something, do you do it? If you've said to yourself, this weekend, I'm going to go and have a lovely walk in nature, and then you don't. Tonight, I'm going to take an hour for myself and have a lovely long hot bath. And then you get caught up with what's going on with everybody else and it doesn't happen. Right. Excuse me, I've got feathers in my face again. Can you stop that, please? It's not funny. Okay. Be reliable with yourself. If you promise you're going to do something to yourself, follow through. All right. If you don't follow through with yourself, you'll find that other people will mirror that back to you. That they're not very reliable. That they keep letting you down. All right. And it's easy to jump to conclusions and judgments. But, you know, like yesterday, I was supposed to have a roofer here. I waited all week. And half an hour before he was due, I get a text. I can't make it. I'm like, okay, it's right. I had to look at that in terms of the reflection for myself. Have I been promising myself something and not following through? Yeah, there was a couple of bits. Yeah. Yeah, there was. So I just had to neutralize that, heal that, let that go. Okay. Another example. I've been a little bit indecisive about, I've had my new garden makeover, right? It's just about finished. They've just got some jet washing to do tomorrow and then it's done, right? So I bought some new furniture online and then I changed my mind. I'm like, actually, I don't think that's going to work. And I emailed them, can I cancel that order? Yeah. You're allowed to cancel within 7 days. No problem. Okay. That's happened a couple of times. Bought something from Amazon, sent it back. No, that's not quite right. There's been a little bit of that going on for me lately over the last couple of weeks, 3 weeks probably. And in the last week, I think I've taken 10 bookings for my events, my From Hoping to Having Abundance Mindset. Bookings come in and more than half of them cancel within a week. And then I have to refund, and I have to I think it was like 7th that cancelled in a week. I'm like, what the hell's going on? They book it, and a few days late, oh sorry, I can't make it now. Can I cancel and have a refund? Yeah, okay, right. So I sat with that, and where's the mirror? How much have I bought from Amazon and sent back? What about the furniture I ordered online and cancelled? Right, this is just mirroring it back to me. So if I want to stop those cancellations, I need to be sure when I'm doing something that I'm reliable and I follow through. Otherwise, I just see that coming back to me. This is the law of attraction. Do you understand? Okay. So get in that energy of being reliable with yourself. Honor your promises. If I say I want it, I actually do want it. I'm not going to send it back. Okay. Then I'm going to follow through. Then you'll find the life does it back to you. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get some tarot. We're going to use the Rider-Waite. Okay. Loving connections. So my Capricorns, please. What do you want to say about love and relationships? Okay. We've got the Star again. Healing, restoring, allowing the light to come back in. We've got the Star here as well. Yes. Okay. We're in this healing, restoring, rest and rejuvenate. Get back into the passion. Let's believe in life. Let's look at those lovely connections. 6 of Cups. All right. This is the soulmates, the nostalgia, the people I grew up with. This is family. This is allowing myself to really allow those long-term friendships, long-term relationships to come into balance and restore. Good. So we're in this healing energy. Bottom of the deck, look, we got the 2 of Cups with the 4 of Cups and the Devil, but then we've got the Fool. Okay, so let's look at that for a minute. So what we've got, we're healing with the Star energy. Our long-term relationships, including with ourselves, your longest relationships with you is you've known the longest, okay? So that we can get back to love, 2 of Cups. Because we've been disappointed, we've been disillusioned, we're in that meh, what's the point? And the Devil pops up. Of course he does, to say, yeah, you're wasting your time. Don't bother, it's not going to work. Just give up. You're useless anyway. Devil energy. Our fears, our insecurities, the I can't do it. But when we allow love to come forward and live from the heart, we've got the Lovers on the table, don't forget, which is all about living from the heart and connecting, then we can tell the Devil to do one. Yes, we recognize the fears, the blocks, the limitations, and we say, but I'm in this beautiful healing energy. So that which hasn't been working for me, I can restore. I can rejuvenate, or I can release. Mercury retrograde, all those reevaluate, release, restore. Do what you need to do, because a new beginning is here. And it's huge. It's the Fool, and there he is going, yes, I love life, bring it on, I'm ready, let's do it, let's go for it, let's take that leap of faith and let's jump. Okay, so that's what you've got. Those are the messages. Let's see what the angels want to add before we finish. 44 on the clock. Wow. 4s are master numbers. about 44 is a master number of your foundations. Your foundation wants a brand new beginning, a new start. All right. So from the angels, move towards the light. This is the oracle of the angels. There's an angel there, hand on your shoulder, guiding you towards that beautiful path into more light. What is the light? It's love, it's truth, it's peace, it's harmony, it's all the good stuff. So Capricorn, clear it all out, move towards the light. Everything is waiting for you. Fabulous. All right, my beautiful people, that's what I have for you. I'm going to pop up here the link to the workshops coming up. Go and have a look at that, see if you fancy it. And I'm going to put down here the collective readings playlist. If you haven't seen that, or even if you have, they're saying it would be helpful to watch it again. We very rarely take all of the message in say a half an hour message. We won't absorb it all. Watch it a second time, we absorb a little bit more, and there'll be bits you've missed the first time. So they're just saying watch it again, and if you haven't seen it, watch it for the first time. I'll be back in a few weeks with another Capricorn video, but I will be back on the weekend with a collective message again. All right, have an amazing week. Lots of love. Bye bye.